Hello friends, this is yesterday's leetcode POTD problem. Delete nodes from linker list present in array. So we have an array which contains certain elements and we have head of a linked list. What we have to do, we have to remove all the elements in the linked list which are presenting in the given array. For suppose this is our array nums and, and this is our linked list elements. Here it is given as it might be in a vector, but it is not a vector, it is in a linked list, and we only have the head of the linked list. Okay, so the result has to be the minus of linked list elements and the nums element, so which is equal to 4 and 5. See, 4 and 5, right? So here also the same process, we have to remove the one element in the linked list, and the result it is 2 2 2, right? So I solved it just by using generalized thinking. Like we have a container one, and which contains a certain number of elements, and another container. It also contains a certain number of elements, so which I called it as a C2. And I need a container which which have to only give the unique elements from C2 container. Which doesn't include the elements of the C1 elements. So we have to do C2 container 2 minus container 1. This is our answer, right? Or else in real world there are some impurities in this container which are the same impurities like C1 container. So we just have to put some filter on it and put these elements of C2 into this container C1, so such that as this filter paper only have the size it has the holes size holes which is similar to the particles inside the container one, so it only takes the elements of container one, so the remaining elements which are container C2 elements is our required answer. So just like it, um, I solved that problem. Let us see the code. Yes. So for that I'm taking two arrays. So why I am taking two arrays? Yes. So just first of all, we have to find the like we as we only have the head of the linked list, we first have to iterate over the linked list and put that linked list element into a container. So then only we can perform the operation. Like uh, this is basic formula, right? We can only perform the operation between the elements when those two elements are same data type, right? So as it is a like nums which is a vector form, so this head is also has to convert it into a vector form. Like there is another way, like we can convert these nums into a linked list, nums vector into a linked list data type, but it's going to take a huge process and takes a lot of memory, right? So I'm just converting the vector, I'm just converting the linked list into a vector, which I call it as RE, right? And then this I taking a set SE. Why I'm taking set SE? We already know that uh, such operation or element retrieval, so don't need to call it as such, like such operation, even though it is right. So such operation in a set or map data type gives result in big of one-time complexity. So what I am doing, I just use that I'm just using that feature of set data type. For that I'm creating a set and I just have to push the nums vector elements into that set. So I just have to insert the elements of nums vector into the set. So after that, now I have to iterate over the elements of this head vector, and That's what I'm doing. And if I found the element which is present in the set, so then I have to remove. So I don't have to include that element, right? So this count is a function of set which gives either 1 or 0. So 1 is uh, given when this set contains the element, and 0 is given when this set does not contains the given element. So whenever the given element is not present in the set, so yes, it is an unique element of the linked list. So then we have to add that element into another set. So that's why I'm taking here another set. So here we don't actually need to take another set. We can just delete the element which is presenting in that set itself, but we have to take an iterator for that, right? So I'm just giving priority to the time complexity rather than increasing the rather than space complexity, right? So I'm not actually bothered about the space complexity. And then uh, now after performing these for loop, I have a new vector which contains only the unique elements of uh, the given linked list. So it's not in unique elements, it's the result of the uh, subtraction operation of head linked list and the nums vector, right? So and we have to return in which data type? In list data type. I mean, yes, linked list data type. So for that, I have to convert these vector into a linked list. For that, I called create linked list function, so which gives a head of the linked list, and I returned it. That's so how is this create linked list function works? So this the return type and the function, it takes the vector, right? And then I just have to check initially, so whether the values, I mean values, the parameter vector is empty or not. If it is empty, I just have to return null pointer, right? Null pointer. Otherwise, I have to convert. I have to form a linked list and put the elements of the values into that linked list. So that's what I'm doing here. So I created a node head, so which is a new node, right? So new node with value values of 0. So initial value of values of 0, first value. And then I created a current node which actually points to the head node. I have to add element current of next, like head of next, right? So that's what linked list does. So I just have to iterate from I to the size of values of size, and I have to iterate inside a new element at the end of I mean after the current of next, and then I have to increment the current. I mean, in linked list node, I have to convert the current into current of next. Then only we can move to the next node of the linked list. Finally, I have to return head. This one. So this is yesterday's leetcode problem. I think you understand. And if you have any doubt, just comment on this video. I will try to explain. So thank you guys.